No. Let's get cooking. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm glad you stopped by. It's Jess. I'm here to do a cook with me video tonight, and I'm actually doing a recipe that I've never done before. It's kind of a spoof on stuffed peppers, but a little bit more meatloaf based. I don't know about you, but when I grew up, I hated meatloaf. I don't know, I always thought it was too dry and just ugh. But I found this recipe on Pinterest. I will link it down below. And that's kind of like a stuffed pepper cup with the meatloaf inside. And I've actually found a lot of good meatloaf recipes lately that actually made me like meatloaf again. So I'm gonna be taking you through the recipe that I'm making for the first time. Even if it goes horribly, I'm still gonna show you guys. I've laid out all of the ingredients. You know how it works around here. It's something that's simple, fast, and still healthy. I'm going to be just showing you all of the ingredients that I'm going to be using. I've got my oven now preheating to 350 degrees. That's the temperature you want to get this started for to make your stuffed pepper meatloaf cups. So I will show you all of the ingredients that we're going to be using. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. We don't have a lot of ingredients. Obviously for peppers, you need peppers. So I've got 3 green peppers here. You're also going to need half of an onion, whatever kind you like. I just have a white onion here. It's going to call for 1 pound of ground turkey. I have the 85% lean. You could probably even lower the points further by using either 93 or even 99% lean ground turkey. But this is what I just had in my freezer, so I've got it nice and thawed out here. You're going to need 1 egg. That's a knife. And then you're going to need some things for the mix ends and the glaze that's going to be going over the top. So you're going to need some brown sugar, some ketchup, some breadcrumbs, either panko or Italian, I think would be fine for this recipe. I don't know, I'm just kind of winging it. Some garlic powder, and a little bit of, whoever can pronounce this wins. Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, so that's what you're going to need. As I go through the steps here, I'm gonna get these peppers chopped up first, and I'll get the onion chopped up as well, and get the ground turkey all mashed up in my mixing bowl. I will put on the screen how much of each of the remaining ingredients you are going to need. I will also let you know that I'm not like one of those YouTubers that says, oh, I've never done this recipe before, but secretly practiced it. I've never done this recipe before. Okay, you guys, these little flowers of meat are going to go in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. At that time, I'm gonna pull them out, and then I'm gonna sprinkle them with a little bit of part skim mozzarella cheese and just pop them in for a few more minutes, just enough to get that cheese melted. So going in the oven right now. Stay tuned. Toss, toss. Okay guys, while the peppers are cooking in the oven, I just wanted to hop on and chit chat. As you saw, I ended up using 2 peppers instead of 3 like the recipe called for, just because I couldn't fit the rest of the peppers on my pan. I think I got really big peppers and I got those from Aldi and they looked really good, but that's why you only saw 2 peppers instead of 3. I also just want to say why I chose this recipe. So as you can see, I didn't use many ingredients, and a lot of the ingredients were things that I always just have in the house, like brown sugar, ketchup, eggs, all of those things I already have, even breadcrumbs. I use breadcrumbs for a lot of different things. So really the only things I had to make sure I bought on this week's grocery haul specifically for this recipe were the green peppers and the lean ground turkey. So made it really simple. You know how it works around here. Today was just such a day. Work was exhausting, and when I got done, all I wanted to do was eat junk food. Like, I just wanted to order in Chinese, and I'm not talking about like chicken chow mein or chop suey, the nice Chinese food. I'm talking about the fried, make my tummy hurt kind of Chinese food, because I was just exhausted, and that's kind of how I want to eat after I've had a really long day. But something that has really helped me stick to eating healthy, even when I'm feeling that way, is make sure I'm trying one new recipe a week. I actually get really excited about the prospect of testing out a new recipe and trying to simplify it into using less ingredients, or even kind of dull down the calorie or fat content by using some substitutions and swaps. Like, for example, this recipe actually called for ground beef. I swapped it out for ground turkey. I get really excited about trying new recipes, and that actually keeps me motivated to, instead of ordering takeout and eating in a way that I know is going to make me feel sick, I was a little bit more motivated to get the oven going and try out a recipe that was new to me and that was healthy for me. So something that I try to challenge myself to do weekly is try one new recipe a week using healthy ingredients or ingredient swaps. And then that way I stay a little bit more motivated to eat in a way that's going to fuel my body in a positive way, even when I'm feeling exhausted after a long day of work. A long day of work. My husband was so patient. He was so hungry. He was snacking on a granola bar, passive aggressively, but so I could record this video. So we are going to actually do a live taste test. I did not take any bites before I'm recording this. So we're actually going to do a live taste test to see what we think about it. And you have to give your honest opinion. If you don't like it, or if you think there's something we could do to change the recipe, you need to say it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a 9 out of 10.
That's a 9 out of 10 for me too.
A 9 out of 10.
I would say the one thing I would maybe do differently is I would maybe actually add a little bit more ketchup into the meat mixture. So before you actually put it in your pepper flowers, I don't know what else to call them. Before you put it in your pepper flowers, I would say add maybe a little bit more ketchup. I think that would just give it like a little bit more of a saucy consistency. Otherwise, I would say that's probably the only thing I would change. I did stick them back in the oven with the cheese on for 5 more minutes, and that was a perfect amount of time. Would you change anything?
I don't know enough about food to know what to change. So
Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to hit the fancy subscribe button below to keep up with my shenanigans. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.